So here we can see that three bulbs have been connected in series. One end of the bulb is connected with the end of another bulb, and the second end of the another bulb is connected with the third end of the bulb. So it is clearly understood that the bulbs are connected in series. Now here I am going to give the supply of 12 volt from this eliminator, and one switch is also connected here. So as soon as we put the switch on, we can see all the three bulb glows, and if we can see the brightness, then we find the brightness of the bulb is dim. Now it makes us understand that when the current flows through all the three bulbs connected in series, then the potential difference is distributed among the resistance of the three bulbs, and same current is passing through each bulb, but the potential difference across any bulb is different. That's why the bulbs are not getting proper voltage, and that's why the light of the bulb is dim. When the same three bulbs we will connect in parallel, then we will see the brightness of the bulb will increase, because in that case each bulb will get proper 12 volt voltage, the potential difference, so their illumination will increase. Another thing we can also see here, if suppose one bulb is fused, suppose if we remove one bulb, then what we can see, the other two bulbs also stops glowing. Means the flow of current breaks as the current is passing through each bulb. So in series combination, this is one problem we can say, that if any of one device is out of order, it is fused or removed, then others will also stop working. Means flow of current also. Now here in this case we can see that all the three same bulbs, now they have been connected in parallel. Now from each bulb one green wire and one red wire have come out. All the three red wires have been connected jointly at one point, and all the green wires coming from each bulb are connected at another point. And now we have connected the supply between these 2 points. So all bulbs are said to be connected in parallel here. Now we will observe, after putting the switch on, what will be the difference in illumination this time. So we find here now all the three bulbs again have started glowing, and now if we compare it with the previous case, then we can see what is the difference in the brightness of the light. The light has become much more brighter than previous case, and the reason is, in this case all the three bulbs, as they are connected in parallel, so same voltage is being supplied in each bulb. Means all the bulbs are getting 12 volt supply, and that's why the illumination of the bulb has been increased. Though the current in this case has been splitted, the current after coming at this point, it is getting three paths, three wires, so it is splitted in three paths. That's why the value of current definitely has been decreased or changed, but the potential difference as far as is concerned, it is going same in each and every bulb. Now, like in the previous case, if we remove one bulb here, then we will see here, like in the previous case, whether other two bulbs will stop working or not. So let us see. So we find that after removing this bulb, there will be no effect in the other two bulbs. They are glowing as usual. That means in case of parallel connection, if one device is either fused or go out of order, then other device will not stop working. They will work as usual because the flow of current and voltage is not interrupted. And this is the reason due to which in our house we connect the appliances always in parallel, so that if any of the appliance is out of order, either fused or not working, then other devices will not be affected. They will keeps on working properly. So this two connection makes us understand that how in series connection the flow of current remains same, but the potential difference decreases across each bulb, and that's why the illumination of light decreases. But in case of parallel combination, the potential difference going through each bulb is same, and that's why all the three bulbs illuminate with same brightness. Now next we will see, in place of bulb we will connect individual resistances, and then we will see the value of current as well as potential difference, how it changes. Now we have connected three resistors. As we can see the values, this one is of 2 ohm, this is of 10 ohm, and another is of 5 ohm. Now we have connected them in series, and 2 milliammeter, one has been connected when the current enters into the first resistor, and another when it is coming out after the third resistor. So we want to see that how much current is entering, and when it is coming out, then what is the value of this current. Now I am putting the switch on. So we can see almost 200 milliampere, slightly less than 200 milliampere current it is entering, and almost same value, that is 200 milliampere current is coming out. So this activity clearly indicates that in series connection, when the several resistors are connected, the value of current does not change. The same current passes through each resistor. Now one voltmeter is here. Now we will test the potential difference or the voltage across each resistor. Now this is 5 ohm. We can see the potential difference is slightly less than 1. We can see it slightly less than 1. Now we are going to another, in case of 2 ohm resistor. Now let us see how the value of potential difference. Initially it was less than 1. Now in case of this, see the value. We can see the value is very less, much less than even 0.5 volt. Now we are going to third one. In case of third, that is 10 ohm resistance, see the value, how it changes. Now it is maximum, it is more than 1.5 volt. So we find that across each resistor the value of potential difference is different. So that we have understood that in case of series connection of resistance, the value of current remains same. However, the value of potential difference changes. Now next we will see when we will connect the same three resistors in parallel. Now here we can see the same three resistors, that is of 2 ohm, 5 ohm and 10 ohm. Now they have connected in parallel and one voltmeter is connected here. Now we will test the potential difference. In this case we will find potential difference across each resistor must be same. So here we have connected one, and here we connect. We find the potential difference comes across slightly less than 2.5 volt. Now we are testing the second one. In second one, let us see what is the value. Again it is near about less than 2.5. Then we connect it across the third and let us see what is the value of potential difference across this. So here also we find it is slightly less than 2.5. So we find that in all the three cases, means across all the three resistors, the potential difference is equal. Now we will see the value of current by a milliammeter, and we will find that what will be the value of current across each resistor. Now 1 milliammeter has been taken. Now it has to be connected in series, and here across the 2 ohm, means through 2 ohm resistor I am connecting this, and let us see the value of current. It is slightly more than 400 milliampere. Then in case of second one, that is 5 ohm, when connecting this through 5 ohm, then see the value of current. It is about 200 milliampere, much less than previous one. And then we are testing it over the 10 ohm resistor. In case of 10 ohm, when we connect it, then we find the value of current has much reduced, and it is near about slightly more than 100 milliampere. So initially it was around 400, then it reduced to 200, and now it is slightly above 100 milliampere. So we find that in case of parallel combination, the value of current through each resistor is different, because the current after coming here, it is splitting in three different parts, and its value is distributing among different resistors. As per their values, the current changes. So I think this video will make it clear that how in parallel and series combination the value of current and potential difference changes or remain constant. So thank you.